Go back to it then, I guess. Remove Michael here. All those stupid fucking projects. My zombie masks. What to do? Yeah, this one I remember. All right, this is all right. I think take this one away, so don't get distracted or anything, because I wanna do something with this motherfucking thing, you know. It's I don't know. Well, shit like that happens though. This looks kind of better, right? I do not hang my own paintings up. That's my father who did that. This is sort of, I had a fairy tale period when I painted trolls, and you have seen a couple of my three small troll paintings I did, and I did a big one which I thought was really good, and I sold it. This is the other one. I gotta admit something. So the last video I made where I painted, I really meant what I said. I still do. I constructive criticism with open arms. If there's something you feel is off, tell me and we can discuss it. Maybe you'll help me move forward. Maybe I'm just locked in I'm blind on a painting and I don't know what I'm doing, and some comment could help me, you know? So I did that, and I'm used to that with people I know. I just ask them, can you take a look at this? What do you think about this? Right? But when I asked YouTube, after I posted the video, I was like, fuck, I got a comment. Fuck. I was kind of, fuck. I hope this isn't anything. So yeah, I cared. I don't care about comments usually, but actually then, yeah. It was like, because when I ask people in the real world, hey, what do you think about this? Well, I can see them, you know, I see how, I know them and I see them, and if it's some person I don't see and I don't know. And also people, I guess, joking in the comment section and some things like that. I'm terrible at reading, you know, if things are meant sarcastic or humorous, that might just fail with me, because I suck at understanding. I have to read the faces, that's what I'm saying. So I was kind of like, oh fuck, shit. Well, but it was a nice comment, it was all right. But yeah, I just gotta be transparent. It's not as tough as I thought I would be when it comes to this. Yeah, this is one, but you know, sometimes I don't know, that might be too much, I don't know. But all right, let's see it in a better light. The composition isn't quite there, you know, I just painted something on it. So I don't know what to do here, but I don't know, what do you think about this? Is this too much? Or what do you think? Yeah, there's a lot of staring and thinking today. Just sitting there and looking at the painting and staring and thinking, and it looks much better than it did. It does. And her arm, she has her arm, I just, you know, the hair, I could use the hair so that the arm looked kind of thicker. She has it more like that and leans it on the boob, so it's kind of like that instead of that, you know. The arm is all right. The legs aren't supposed to be that black, of course, but I'm working on it. But the yellow area is making me fucking crazy. It's bad paint, cheap yellow, ugly yellow. I need paint. But yeah, it's better now. I don't know what to do with this. If I should fill it out, or if I should have something here, or I simply do not know. I do not know what the fuck to do with that one. I put in some red in the background. I think it doesn't work. I need to sort out the background so I can sort out the foreground. I think that is and this fucking hell, I hate myself for doing fucking this up so hard. Fuck. So this is how it actually looked like before I fucked around with it. And I think this has value. Fuck. Which is best. That's why it's so important, people, to document what you're doing so you can compare and contrast to the different. This has more it's more yellow, but it's not so fucking gray. Yeah, I gotta sort out the background. Maybe it's that. Maybe that is the reason why I think the other one looks kind of better. They both have their own thing, but I need to find the balance. I need to find the fucking balance. If you see this shit, this is what it was before, and now it's that. It's completely different, and I do not know what I'm doing. However, this is an old YouTube video I made, and I'm looking at my paintings on how they looked compared to now. And this one, I'm happy to say that I'm happy to have changed it. I think it's for the better now. It's yeah, I think now it's better. Thank God. Going through an older video and watching this while having the painting there. I find that's interesting. There was a bit more movement in this hair than it is there. I might have something to do with the hair behind her head and the arm, I think. I have toned down the yellow, which I'm very happy with. Thank God that's done. But does she look more static now compared to that? It isn't as yellow as you can see, and I don't regret the arm. Sometimes you can just, fuck it. Either there's something over her arm or she doesn't have, she's amputated. Yeah, this is even earlier than that. You can see this is when I took the drastic change. She had hair before that, and her anatomy is all off because when you paint someone with long hair, you kind of sometimes it's just easier to proportions. Her proportions were very, very off, but I didn't see that because of her hair. When I removed her hair, I think I caught the proportions better. I think that's the case. That's a little abstract, but yeah, fuck, it looks better though than this. It's different. It's different. Yeah, I think it's the contrast between the white behind her and her warm. All right, so I'm filming a YouTube video of mine where I went down the basement. Yeah, I hate spiders, so I'm terrified. That was one of the first paintings I ever did. I didn't start painting until I was 17, I think. A lot of shit happened in my life, so painting for me was therapy, through and through therapy. And that's the one I took up, yeah. That painting is sitting in the basement for almost 10 years. For sure. See, I'm terrified. Oh, that's the mannequin arms. Oh, okay. There they are. That is the first painting I did, I think. And that is a portrait I did of myself. That's the one. I think it's the very first painting I'd ever did. Just pure emotion, not good, but emotional. Okay. His face looks drawn. It looks drawn. It looks. I have to maybe use a model or something because the face is in the center, and the face definitely has to work. That is I like that painting. I don't want to touch it. I know her left eye is a bit off, but trust me, I have tried to fix so many paintings in my life and just ruined them, like I did the other one here. So I like this one. I don't know what to do with it though. I'm not gonna hang it up. Yeah, I like the colors in him there, but not so much now. It's too white on him, but yeah, I like the color shades. Fuck, I need to. Why does she work there? I remember her as not working, but she works there. Fuck. That painting is decision making, man. Decision making. There's so many paintings that I have destroyed, ruined, because I was blind and I thought they were crap, so I painted over the paintings, you know. And then I documented them, and then I see through the old paintings that I painted over, and they're great. And I was like, fuck, why did I paint over this painting? This is a good painting. And I've done that so many times, so I'm trying not to do that now. But that's a bitch, though. That's a couple of really good ones that I fucking painted over, and I really regret that. Yeah. Yeah. You can see it there. I think she's much better now. Composition, and the hair just dragged her down, and her arm was off. As I said, the proportions were off. I couldn't see it because of the hair, you know. She looks good with the hair, but the hand I like kind of sort of. I like how I painted that, but you know, when I removed the hair, I saw that you saw that, you know, I showed you the body was completely off, and it's better now, I think. And I also like that it's now thick with brush strokes, you know. Yeah, I fucked this one up too. This is abstract paintings. They are really fun because there's no right, there's no wrong. Abstract expressionism is I like that. Of course, I ruined that, and it looks like shit now. But that's kind of the point. With abstract, it looks like shit. It looks good. It looks like shit. It looks good. This is even older. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so that was what I suspected when I painted it. Like the face, it was like, I don't know, it's kind of off, but okay, it works, I guess. But I suspected it was off, but I was too blind to it, so I didn't see how bad it was. Now that I've changed the face and it's better, I see now at the older one that is a bad fucking face. Well, it's weird. But yeah, the painting was a lot colder before. The background, it felt more like winter or something. Now it's more summery. Yeah, and look how yellow everything is. All right, so this was the oldest video I did of this, I think, that painting. And yeah, his face is not great. Eyes too big. I thought it was too big, and yeah, it's much better now. It's actually just me now, because I used my reference photo of myself that I just found, right? And so I painted after me, but I didn't want to paint me, so I tried to, you know, make the face a bit different, but no. But yeah, you can see how now there she was kind of static again, and yeah, much more cold. Hold the fucking camera. Ugh. Anyway. Yeah, there. It works. It's much colder, yeah. But this is how it is now. Yeah. I'm waiting for the other one. But look at his face. Sometimes you're just so fucking blind, and it's embarrassing to go back to watch a painting that you showed off so much, and oh, look at that face. That's terrible. I really hope I'm not blind with her face, and she looks like shit, and I never knew. But yeah, there. God damn it. I really like this. Fuck. Why? I didn't like it when I saw it before my own eyes like this, but now looking back at it, it's the warmth of her and the cold behind her, the white. Yeah, fuck. It's not that big of a deal. All right, fuck. This is hands down the best, one of the best portraits I've done. This is a self-portrait. I talked about it. I owed my mother money, so I just gave her this. So that's in her living room. But as I talked about before, I am fully capable of painting paintings like this still. The thing is that painting that looks really good, it's really good, but it's just, I just copied a photo of myself, you know, and this is just, I lighted myself real good. The photograph is good. That photograph is good, and I copied that photograph, you know. So I'm a good enough technician to do that, you know, make it work and paint a photograph. And there's a lot of people that paint photographs and they still looks like photographs. And I made it look like a painting, and I'm proud of that. I'm really proud of that. But it isn't the most exciting thing to do, just to, especially your own face. I'm not a huge fan of self-portraits, but it's just copying things that are there. And I know I can do it. I know, so that's why I'm doing all this with like heavy brush strokes and more freedom. I'm not copying, I'm using several different reference photos, you know. This is I couldn't sleep, so I used 5-6 hours for this shot alone in the living room. This is many years ago, and I'm proud of it. I like it. It's just a shot, and that's flashlight from and this, yeah, I like the shot. I just fucked around.